My name's Larry Yang. I'm the product manager with Google's Project Tango project. We're here at AWE to show our technology for various applications in augmented and virtual reality. Project Tango is a computer vision based platform that adds a wide-angle camera and depth sensing and hardware timestamping to a standard Android device that gives it the ability to track its location in space and detect the objects around it. Some of the things you can do is be able to place a virtual object in the space around you. You can then take the device and walk around and explore the object. You can also use the motion tracking capability inside virtual reality applications. With our depth sensor, we can measure objects around us, and we can also scan the area around us, create a 3D mesh, and use that in applications where we want to get a scan of an area, or perhaps create physical objects and place that in a video game. Let me show you a couple of the demos to give you an idea of how Project Tango can be used in apps. So the first thing I want to show you is an app created by a partner of ours, N-Vive. What we have here is a virtual car that's placed in the space in front of us, and we'll explore the car. I'll open up the hood. I can go in here, check out the engine. I can close the hood. I can change the color of the paint, the car, and then I can start walking around the car using Project Tango's motion tracking capability. Project Tango's motion tracking capability does not rely on Bluetooth beacons or Wi-Fi or GPS. It's completely based on computer vision, so it'll work in any environment. So I can walk up here, I can open the door to the car, I can come inside, I can change the color of the seats. Say I want purple seats. I can actually then come in and like sit at the steering wheel in the driver's seat, look around, change the color of the dash to yellow, and just sort of explore the car and see if it's the kind of car that I like. So this is a use case where automobile manufacturers or any sort of producers of large consumer goods who want to show off their product design, either for prospective consumers or for other sorts of use cases, can create and place an augmented virtual object in the space in front of the user. Now let me show you an application that uses both Project Tango's motion tracking capability as well as its depth sensing capability. So here we have an application called Measure It, and with it the depth camera knows where the surfaces in front of the camera are, in front of the device are, and so we can locate points in space and start measuring things. So for example, I can pin that corner in that booth down there, get the other corner there, and I know that's 2.9 meters there. This last application is called Constructor. It uses Project Tango's motion tracking capability, its depth sensing camera, as well as the regular RGB camera to create a 3D mesh of the surfaces around me as I move around. And so what I'm going to do is slowly move the camera around, and you can see it's starting to create an image, a scan of this booth area here. And as I move around, it picks up the walls, and it knows where, because of motion tracking, it knows where the camera is. And so it can construct a 3D geometry. And so once I'm done, I now have a 3D geometry of the walls I just scanned. I can move around and examine them. You can imagine if you're a realtor, say, and you have a client who only has time to see 3 houses, but you have 10 that you want them to see, you can go and scan those 10, send it to the client, they can pick the 3 that they want to see, and you can save the client and yourself a lot of time. Lastly, I'd like to show you a partnership we're doing with Hasbro, where we use the motion tracking capability of Project Tango to create a virtual gun scope as you move around inside this robot factory trying to kill runaway robots. So we have this paired with the trigger here via Bluetooth, and basically I'm just going to walk around the environment, again using the motion tracking. I know that I'm moving around the environment, and then I just start shooting, and I slowly look for robots. There's one. I shoot at that one, and I can walk around. So notice I'm not using a joystick or any sort of UI control. It's just as I move around in the real space, I move around in the virtual space. So again, this is not relying on any sort of environmental cues, no Bluetooth beacons, no Wi-Fi calculation, no GPS. Completely based on vision of the space. And so that's just a quick overview of Project Tango. For more information, visit our website at http://g.co/Project Tango. There you can find out how to purchase a developer kit to join the 3,000 other developers who are creating applications today. We also have an application development contest going on right now, so the deadline is June 26th to get your entry in. Join us on our journey. Thanks.